Harold's Circus by Crockett Johnson. One moonlight evening, mainly to prove to himself he could do it, Harold went to a walk on a tightrope. He made sure the rope he's drawn straight so it went sway. He skipped lightly across, finding it fun to be in a tightrope rocker, help up over the rest of the circus. He stayed up on the rope with his greatest of ease until he lost his balance. It also is easy to fall off a tightrope. Harold fell twisting and turning, his purple crayon tied on his hand. A smoke of luck, a comfortable-looking cub appeared beneath him, and he landed on an elephant's trunk. Quick a trick, he thought as he rewarded of the elephant with a large peanut. Elephants are such tall animals. Harold was still a long way from the ground, so he swung down from the elephant's trunk to the neck of the smaller animal. It was a lovely circus horse, beautifully trained, and Harold easily put him into a brisk trot. Harold rode with no saddle with a superb experience of circus riding. At the finish of this bareback act, he leapt gracefully from the horse. To his embarrassment, he felt and turned a rather ridiculous result. Before anyone could laugh at the mishap, Harold pretended he had clowning. He quickly put on the clown's hat. He put the clown's smile on his face. It acted silly like a clown. Finally, he took off his hat and the smile, and he gave him back to the clown. The real clown was extremely funny, and Harold laughed at him. This Harold told himself probably was the best circus he had ever seen in his life. Like all circuses, it had a fat lady. He was really unusually fat. And of course, there was a very tall man. He was really tall, and next to him was a very small man. There was another man, a lemonade man. He had a great tank of lemonade. Harold stopped for a drink on it, and not through a straw. It was quietly refreshing. He left some money on the counter to pay for the drink, and he went on looking for the man who was shot out of a cannon. Harold wasn't sure what a man who is shot out of a cannon who would look like, but anyway, he reasoned it there through the cannon was nearly ready. A circus can't wait. There was only one thing to do. The cannon fitted Harold perfectly. He got into it, and he shot out of it. He went up fast. He sailed to the top of the circus, where the trapezes are and the flying rings. He reached out. He caught on a flying ring. He swung far out on it. He let go, doing a stunning flip-flop in the air, and he dived straight down. He was sure the elephant would be there to catch him again. Once more, eventually the curve appeared beneath him. But he landed so terrifically hard. This was no elephant's trunk. It was the tail of a lion. Somehow a lion he got loose in the circus. Before anyone could quite the ginger of become alarmed, Harold was at work getting the lion into a cage. He got into the cage himself with nothing but the lion tamer's chair. Then, like the bravest of lion tamers, he faced the lion. With no thought of fear, he put his head right on the lion's mouth. After he took his head out of the lion's mouth, it occurred to him that lions have big teeth, and suddenly he frightened and outright he had thief. But his own feelings don't matter, Harold told himself as he left the lion's cage. The important thing at the circus is to make the audiences happy. Harold saw that everybody on these audiences were a delighted smile. Naturally, making so many people happy made Harold happy. And he smiled too as very modestly he bowed. The end.